Hello guys, we are playing a different game today. I was kind of bored with Apex. I've been grinding Apex. I'm almost diamond before the split. I just started after like grinding it like 20 some days ago, 30 days ago. I'm almost diamond already, but that's not what we're here for. I saw this game came out about a week ago, a little over a week ago. It's called Stanley Parable. A version came out in 2013, but this is the updated version for 2022. I've barely seen any gameplay. I just looked up, I don't know, something to play, and I saw a trailer, and I paid $25 for it. So obviously this is gonna be fun. Appreciate you watching this video already. I appreciate if you hit the like button, subscribe so you can see more. We're probably not gonna finish this whole game in one video, so yeah, let's do English. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. Is it just the slide into the computer is barely visible? Oh gosh. Yeah, I saw this game started like a horror game too. Yeah, is that where? No. There we go. That's barely visible. Please enter the current time. What? Why does it need the current time? Why is it on AM? Yeah. This is a little weird that it needs the time for this game. It is 3:46 p.m., but it's like gonna be 3:47 p.m. like any second now. It's 3:47 p.m. Okay. No, accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay, thank you. Oh, it sounds like I'm typing. The end is never.
This is the
end.
story of a man named Stanley.
Let's go, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
How's that a job?
What buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Oh gosh.
Stanley was happy.
At least he's happy. But how are you happy?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh gosh.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions.
Took him an hour to
call a
realize
meeting,
that?
or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Wait, am I Stanley? Oh. Wait, why is this sense? Why is this a sense? Hold on. Okay, this can open this.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh, the door just shut.
What could it mean?
Oh, right?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Why am I running so fast? Hey, maybe I need to put my FOV down so it doesn't look like I'm running so fast. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm just going to the open doors.
When Stanley came to a set
the
of
door
2 open
shut?
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do I have to enter the door on my left? No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Oh.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh, God.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Is it gonna force me to go to the meeting room anyways?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully
gosh.
constructed. But eager to get
Why
back
are
to
the
business,
doors
Stanley
shutting,
took
bro?
the
I'm
first open
scared.
door on his left.
First open door. Do I have to go on the first open door on my left? That does not look like a place I want to go. Oh, frick.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Or I could go down. Do I have to go? Okay, I already regret this.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
I regret
He wanted
this.
to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
The frick? What was that? I regret going down here, I'm sorry!
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Oh my freaking gosh! I don't like this.
No, no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Bro, stop
It's clearly...
trolling.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see.
Oh,
We went
frick.
down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh my gosh! I'm so scared! Everything's okay. I go into an even darker alley. The music changing. What the frick? Room. Wait, I'm number 427. Where's that? There's 427.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
I'm not closing my eyes.
Okay. We
not
just
closing my
have to
eyes.
get back to
Employee
who am I
584.
kidding? It's all
Employee
rubbish now.
585.
The whole story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game.
No,
from
don't
the
restart.
beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
What's
okay.
happening?
From the top.
No! No, I'm all the way at the beginning. Aw, frick. That's great. That's great.
All of his co-workers were gone.
It
What
literally
could it mean?
restarts.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
This is
memo.
sort of like the, I don't know, Matrix? The Truman Show? Looks like.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
This is weird.
Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Off.
Come, Stanley.
Frick.
Let's find the story.
This isn't one of the two doorways, so I'm concerned. I'm scared that he's not talking to me anymore. Wait, it just repeated. I went in that door and I'm back here. Huh?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
What is happening?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's not even doors this time.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha! I
What?
knew we'd miss something.
This did
The
not
story.
exist.
Here it comes.
What? What?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our
It's
steps.
gonna like change again. What is happening? What? That wasn't like that.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Don't
Do you remember,
again.
Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
The door's gone.
You win!
I win!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I
Don't
don't care
restart
what
again.
might happen this time. I
No,
have to
don't
restart.
Restart. No. The Stanley Parable Adventure line? Does it want me to actually follow the line this time? Have
All
I been
right,
doing this
I've
wrong?
got a solution.
What?
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
The adventure
Just
line.
follow
Oh,
the
I'd
line.
go that way
How simple is
before.
that?
Oh, wait. I don't think I've ever gone through this way.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Why is that
Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though,
Des-
here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa.
Oh, that was
Hang
getting
on.
complicated.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what?
Question mark?
I think what we need
What's
right
question
now
marks and
is a bit of
question mark?
music to lighten the mood.
Don't you play music? Okay, sure. Bro, this is the loudest thing I've ever freaking heard. Why is it going on the walls? I don't feel like I'm going the right way. Door's shut behind me. What? Wait. What? What? I just changed the line. There was a door back there. What is happening?
Cut the music, go back, and look at that fern.
What?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You
Okay.
won't want to miss anything.
Okay, okay. I swear, if I'm being trolled, then this fern doesn't freaking matter. Okay, I've got it. Locked and loaded in my mind. I'm glad the music's got.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. No,
Ah,
no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, I'm back here.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, no. Don't do the Stanley Parable adventure line again.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Sure. I don't care.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you
Am I
want
going
our
in
story to
circles?
be?
Feel
Go
like I'm going
wild.
in circles.
Use your imagination.
I'm going in
Whatever it might
circles.
be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I'm going in circles. What? What? What is happening? This game is trippy.
Oh, no, not you again.
Oh,
Stanley,
it's back.
I'd also
Came
like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay, I'm not acknowledging it. But it's kind of going where I have to go. Yeah, forget about that line.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Left or
From
right?
here, the story is in our control.
Left or right?
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come,
That
Stanley.
was not
our
real logic.
destiny awaits.
7th restart, it says. 8th restart, the narrator is gone after a long time. Stanley dies. The confusing ending. Find the confusing ending schedule. Narrator restarts the game. 5th restart, narrator forgets about previous restarts. I've been playing the confusion ending for 18 minutes and 11 seconds. Stanley attempts to play the story, but is prevented, unable to go anywhere or do anything. The game restarts on its own. 6th restart, find the line again, move again following the line. Find an identical replica of the office. Become
hold on,
a
what's
gear
this?
crate. Attempt to make a story here. Narrator restarts the
The
game.
confusion ending.
7th
You're
restart.
telling me
It's no longer
that's
an
what this
office,
is?
simply backspace.
It's all one
Wander in the
giant
blackness,
ending?
Find a bookstore.
And we're
get
supposed
bored
to
and
restart
leave.
the game
Narrator restarts
eight
the game. 8th restart.
times?
Narrator is gone after a long time.
That's
Stanley
really how
dies.
all this goes? It's all
Which one are
determined?
we on?
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again.
We're
Then
on the
what?
4th restart.
Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on
Are we
this
on the 3rd
this
restart?
thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be.
We're on the 4th
I don't want it to be.
restart.
I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game.
confusing
I
a new
won't
schedule
do
and
it.
there
I
restarts
won't
the
do
game.
it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
This game is
So-
weird.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
So apparently after this
well,
restart,
in the
narrator
meantime,
fixes
if
it.
you do...
What? What? What is happening? Okay, I read apparently the narrator forgets about this all the other restarts starting at this restart. And then apparently by like the 7th restart we go insane.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh my gosh.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What the frick is happening? Perhaps he had missed a memo. Oh, it's actually 2 doors this time. I chose the right
When
one.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm actually going on the left this time. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping
Oh!
he might find an answer there.
That moved. Oh my gosh. Wait, how's that moving? How to solve a dispute with a coworker? Let it blow up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on your coworker. Lies to assure employees that everything is okay. Oh, okay. Broom closet? Oh, I can actually open this one.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, sure. Stanley
Coming to a
decided
staircase,
go downstairs.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Oh,
office.
it's upstairs? What if I don't want to go upstairs?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
Yeah, I don't
And in
wanna be
such a
fired.
competitive economy, why had he
did the
taken
door
that
shut
risk?
behind me?
All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would
Wait.
think he was crazy.
I
And
saw
then
this
something
before.
occurred to Stanley. Maybe.
Wait,
he thought
I
to
saw this
himself,
before
maybe
also.
I am crazy.
I'm
All of my
repeating.
coworkers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as
Why am I
Stanley
repeating
pondered this,
over and over
he began
again?
to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
What?
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't
Bro,
crazy
what is
after
happening?
all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my
Repeating.
boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So,
Why is the music
he
getting
imagined
freaking
himself
creepy?
flying and began to gently float above the
Oh,
ground.
I'm floating.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then
Why is the
perhaps the
music getting
strangest
so
question
creepy?
of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts,
What?
he thought.
What is happening?
And while he thought it all
That's
very
crazy.
odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
Bro,
that
I'm
this
freaking
was a dream.
scared.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited
frick.
himself
Don't
to
close
wake
your
up.
eyes, Stanley.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back.
Oh, okay, so I am sleeping.
The fresh air of a
Where am
world
I?
outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I'm still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
The frick is happening?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings,
Oh.
and walked to her place of work.
Is that me?
But
Am
on
I
this
dead?
particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Oh, that's
I
kind
am
of
saying,
mean. That's
I am
mean.
in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
That
It
is
was comforting
mean.
to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
What?
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Call the
And then she
ambulance?
turned and ran.
You turned and ran? So first, you feel good seeing the body, and then you... I'm back here. I don't want to be back here again.